everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I have no makeup on or anything right now. I thought I'd do this video as a bit like a sort of get ready with me while I sort of put my base down and everything. So I've just put a bit of the NYX Studio Perfect primer on. This is the green anti-redness one. Oh, she says, and shakes it everywhere. But this one I actually quite like. Not many NYX products that I still use, but this one I do like. So for this video, we're going to get into Trisha Paytas going off on some TikTokers. Now, the things that Trisha is complaining about in some of these TikToks are other TikTokers who have been caught out sexting minors, soliciting nudes, all of that kind of stuff. Among the people that she did call out were Tony Lopez, who was accused of like sexting a 13-year-old and then a 15-year-old. There were a few people that came forward about Tony Lopez. So she went off on him. And then, interestingly enough, she also went off on Nikita Dragun for kind of protecting him, I guess you could say. And of course, the other day, Nikita Dragun has just come out with her Morphe palette. So I'm kind of, on the one hand, I'm kind of agreeing with Trish that, you know, what she's saying about these TikTokers who are doing things with minors. I'm kind of agreeing with her that she's right in that respect. I am agreeing with Trisha on that. But also, I think it is slightly hypocritical of Trish, because if you look at the people that Trisha has been friends with, Trisha Paytas herself, she has been friends with people like Jeffree Star, who, you know, there's now been allegations come out about Jeffree Star and what he's been doing with young people. There have been allegations about Shane Dawson, and not only allegations, you know, we have had video evidence of Shane Dawson jacking off to a picture of a 13-year-old Willow Smith. We have had video evidence of Jeffree Star grabbing people's crotches. So as much as I agree with Trisha calling out these TikTokers, I'm also kind of side-eyeing her, because I'm also kind of like, okay, Trish, if we're going to call these people out for being, you know, active on social media now and all of that, then, you know, where's the same energy for the people that you're still friends with? That's my only thing here. In the first one, she is talking about Nikita Dragun, saying that she always throws shade, all of this, yada yada, because Nikita was papped by the Hollywood Fix, and they asked her about Tony Lopez. So let's get into this one.
Always throwing shade at people. Most recently, Daisy Keach for dating her ex.
How's he doing?
Talking about Tony Lopez,
Good. So you're for
who has admitted to sexting minors.
Okay, that was the question that got sent in a lot. Was like, ask Nikita.
13-year-old he sexted, which is a crime.
Are you guys still friends though?
Our bestest of friends.
And she still supports that. That's problematic. He's an actual criminal predator.
After talking about Nikita, Trisha then went in on Tony Lopez. So, I don't know, I'm kind of just like, as I said, on the fence with this, because for me, if Trisha is going to be calling out predators and people who protect predators, then, you know, where was that energy about Jeffree Star? She has said that the two were no longer following each other, but kind of jokingly said, oh, I might refollow him. And it was all a bit sort of jokey. But if Jeffree Star has done the things that he's done in the past, and if Shane Dawson has done the things that he's done in the past, you know, Shane Dawson, okay, I can accept he's taking accountability, or at least trying to take some accountability by staying off the internet and all of this. But Jeffree Star has still been active on social media. You know, he's not gone away from the internet or anything at the moment. So it's like, you know, you've been socializing with these people. So it does kind of sound very hypocritical now of Trisha to come forward and call these people out. So part of me's like, okay, Trisha, are you only calling them out for attention and for like the videos that are going to be made about you calling them out? You know what I mean?
So let's talk about the actual predator that Nikita Dragun is friends with, support, bestest friends. He's doing great. This is Tony Lopez, still on the app, and he has admitted to sexting and soliciting nudes to underage girls, way underage, 17 and under is underage, but way underage, a 13-year-old and a 15-year-old. And he's still allowed on the app. Now, a lot of you may be like, oh, Trisha, you supported people who have made jokes and stuff in the past. This isn't a joke. This is an actual crime. Victims have come forward. There's actual people that he has abused, sexually abused by asking for nudes of underage minors. It's not cool. He's an actual predator. Should not be on the app. And Nikita Dragun supports it, who also has a very large following on an app for children. How is this okay? Next predator on TikTok that people think there's nothing wrong with because it's a 19-year-old girl, Zoe Laverne, kissing her 13-year-old fan. Let's talk about why it's wrong. Under the age of 18, it is illegal and it's a crime. And doing stuff with minors is extremely inappropriate because they're not fully developed. I think anyone under 25 really isn't fully developed, but I guess if you're doing it within the age group, it's fine. But adults doing it with children, that is why laws are in place. There are actual studies that show how much it fucks them up psychologically. There are studies that have proven that they develop more severe disorders as they get older. And it's just completely inappropriate. And no 13-year-olds may think it's cool or whatever like that, but they don't know. The 19-year-old should know. She has since deleted her accounts, which of course means guilty. But clearly, she's guilty. It's disgusting. And the fact that people aren't more riled up about this has me questioning social media.
From there, Trisha Paytas moved on from talking about TikTokers being predatory to TikToker Alex Warren, who is apparently trying to scam people out of money. Let's get right into this one.
The next TikToker I'm going to be talking about is not a predator, but it is definitely something to be warned. Alex Warren, I'm a big fan of him. I like him. He's really popular on TikTok. He seems good enough and wholesome enough. But just know, I saw him post this on Instagram story. A lot of y'all have let me know that merch during these times is pretty pricey. I'm going to be selling these dysfunctional chains, and I'm picking 5 random people who purchase to win $1,000. Don't worry, it's $20, and you don't pay shipping. I think it's pretty much illegal everywhere to require someone to buy something in order to win, especially this kind of stuff. So basically he's asking everyone to put $20 in for the chance to win $1,000. He could be making well over $200,000 and then giving the $1,000 out, basically scamming people to buy stuff in hopes that they can win these 5 random things. I'm pretty sure that's illegal, and definitely for this kind of stuff without any lawyers watching it and people monitoring him, definitely a scam. Definitely don't do it. And shame, Alex Warren, I thought you could do better than this.
So yeah, that is clearly a scam, that thing that Alex Warren has been up to. So again, Trisha, I do agree with her there. She's right to call that out. Definitely right to call TikTokers out. Scamming fans for money is disgusting. So I'm glad she's calling that out. Then she also moved back on. After all that, she still had energy for Tony Lopez. So, here we go with yet another clip of Trisha Paytas going off on Tony Lopez.
Keep in mind that there are actual victims of these sex crimes that are coming forward, and they should be held a lot more accountable. They should definitely be getting some legal repercussions, but at the very least, TikTok and other social media should be banning them and keeping them off all social media platforms where there are children involved. It's extremely scary, it's extremely toxic, and this is kind of like a cesspool for all those people that want to feed on this. And a lot of them are 19 and 20 predators. I mean, they are predators. There's something seriously wrong with them that they want to be sexting with minors and asking for nudes from minors. It's completely inappropriate. I'm sure they had some inappropriate things done to them as a minor, but it's a vicious cycle that needs to be stopped, and social media is not doing anything about it. It's a really, really serious issue. It's disgusting, and I'll do everything I can to speak up against it, even if it's unpopular opinion or it gives me hate. Speaking up is a huge thing.
And no shade to Trisha on this. She is absolutely right. Speaking up is great, it helps, but as I've already said, speaking up about this when you've been friends with and are friends with problematic people who have also done the same things that you're calling people out for, or the same kind of behaviour that you're trying to call people out for, make it make sense, So if you're wondering what I put on my face there as I was going along, I'm just going to show you. It was actually the Kryolan TV paint sticks that I used for the foundation. So I use the shades 2W, which is a flesh tone. If you can see, that's that one. And I also use the shade 00, which is like it's like an ivory white cream, that colour. So that's what I used for like the main part of my base. Of course, underneath I used a bit of the colour correctors in peach and green. They are the Jeffree Star ones. And also to do my contour, like I used this, which is actually an old NYX foundation stick. It is their mineral stick foundation. I don't know if they actually still make these. Mine's running low, but that's what it is. So this is their mineral stick foundation in shade 12. I think it's called, oh yeah, there we go, Cool Chestnut. So that's what I normally use when I do like a cream base. I normally use, you know, foundation sticks like these. And then I will set it with a powder, like I normally use the Jeffree Star one to set it all with. And then like later on I'll go in with like powder blush and maybe like some powder bronzer, powder highlighter, all of that. I am going to do a Halloween look today, but you know, I just wanted to sit here, get this video up while I was getting my makeup on, chat to you guys. So I am gonna now leave this video here while I go and finish my makeup, and I'll say goodbye here. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far, take care, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you on the next one. Bye guys.